Hi, I'm Jason. If you're trying to start an online store right now, there's a good chance you're stuck between Shopify and WooCommerce. And honestly, this decision matters than more people tend to realize. Because depending on the platform you choose, it affects the cost, it affects how easy your store is to manage, and also your design flexibility, your SEO, and your speed, and even how likely you are to succeed. So in this video, I'm going to be comparing Shopify versus WooCommerce in the simplest way possible. No bias, no tech jargon. Now let's dive in. By the end of this comparison, you'll know which one is easier, which one is cheaper, which one is better for SEO, and overall, which one is best for your particular situation. And I'll be upfront for you. For most beginners, there is one platform that I tend to recommend, and I'm going to show you that platform and I'll explain why. Now here's the biggest difference between these platforms. Shopify is an all-in-one e-commerce platform. That means Shopify handles hosting, security, updates, payments, speed, and most of the technical stuff for you. While WooCommerce is different. WooCommerce is actually a WordPress plugin. So instead of getting an all-in-one system, you're building your own e-commerce setup using WordPress, hosting, plugins, themes, and integrations. So right away, Shopify is simpler, while WooCommerce gives you more control. That's really the core of this entire comparison, simplicity versus customization. Now let's compare them ease of use. If you're a beginner, Shopify is dramatically easier. You can literally launch a store in one afternoon. The setup is guided, the dashboard is clean, and most of the things work out of the box. With WooCommerce, on the other hand, there is a learning curve. First, you'll need hosting, so you'll need to go onto a platform like Hostinger. From there, you're going to purchase hosting. You have different hosting plan you can purchase. Once you have done that, you're going to install WordPress. After you have installed WordPress, you'll go over to the left-hand menu option. You're going to select plugins, search for WooCommerce, and you're going to install WooCommerce. After you have installed WooCommerce, from here, you'll be able to add your products. So you're going to need plugins, backups, security, caching, and sometimes troubleshooting when plugins conflict. Now, for some people, that flexibility is great, but a lot of beginners tend to underestimate how annoying maintenance can become, and this is important. Most people don't fail because their product is bad. They fail because they get overwhelmed before they even launch. And that's one reason Shopify tends to convert so many beginners into successful store owners. It removes friction. Now, quick question, which one are you leaning toward right now? Shopify or WooCommerce? Let me know in the comment section. Now let's talk about pricing because this is where people get confused. WooCommerce itself is completely free, but not really because you need to purchase hosting, as you can see right here, that can tend to cost anywhere up to $18 or $27. You also need to purchase a premium theme, or you can use a free theme. You also need to purchase plugins, security tools, backups, email tools, optimization plugins, and sometimes developers. So yes, WooCommerce can be cheaper, but only if you know what you're doing. Shopify, on the other hand, offers a monthly subscription, but a lot of features are built in. And by the way, with Shopify, I'll be leaving a link in the description that will allow you to access Shopify for $1 per month for the first 3 months. So for 90 days, you'll only be paying $3, and after that, you can go onto their $25 per month plan. So the costs are more predictable, and honestly, for beginners, predictability pricing is usually better than trying to patch together 15 different tools, especially when your focus should be marketing and getting sales, not fixing technical issues. Now, let's compare them via design and customization. Now, this is where WooCommerce tend to shine. With WooCommerce, as you can see right here, if I were to go onto a WooCommerce store example, if you want maximum control over your website, WooCommerce wins. You can customize almost anything. Checkout flows, site structure, design, functionality, databases, advanced SEO setups, membership systems, basically everything. Shopify is more controlled. That's good for simplicity, but limiting for advanced users. So if you're a developer or you need highly custom functionality, WooCommerce might make more sense. But for most people, especially beginners, you probably don't need unlimited customization right now. You need something stable, fast and easy to manage. Now let's talk about SEO and performance. A lot of people say WooCommerce is better for SEO, and technically they're not wrong. WordPress gives you extremely advanced SEO control, but here's what most videos don't tell you. Shopify SEO is already more than good enough for the majority of e-commerce stores. The real difference isn't the platform, it's your product, your content, your backlinks, your offer, and your marketing. I've seen Shopify stores outrank WooCommerce stores all the time. Now, where Shopify really shines is performance and reliability. Because hosting is managed by you, your store is usually fast, stable, and secure without much setup. WooCommerce, on the other hand, performance depends heavily on your hosting and optimization. A poorly optimized WooCommerce store can become very slow. Now let's talk about scaling and long-term growth. If you're planning to scale aggressively, both platforms can work. There are massive brands using Shopify, as you can see right here. This is a very popular brand by the name of ColourPop. And there are also massive brands using WooCommerce. So for example, you can see this store right here by the name of auntfannies.com. It is also a very popular store. But they scale differently. Shopify scales with simplicity. WooCommerce scales with flexibility. So if your goal is to launch quickly, testing products, running ads, building a brand, and focusing on sales, Shopify is usually the better business decision. While on the other hand, if your goal is deep customization, full ownership, advanced content ecosystems, or complex functionality, WooCommerce can be incredibly powerful. But again, there's more maintenance involved. So, in conclusion, here's my honest answer. If you're a beginner starting your first e-commerce store, I would recommend that you choose Shopify. Not because WooCommerce is bad, WooCommerce is actually excellent, but Shopify removes so many technical barriers that you can focus on the one thing that actually makes money, selling products. It's easier, it's faster, it's cleaner, and for most people, it's simply less overwhelming. Now, if you already know WordPress or you need advanced customization, WooCommerce may absolutely be the better fit. But if you want the fastest path from idea to launched store, Shopify is probably your best option. If you want to try Shopify for yourself, I'll put the free link trial down below in the description and also pin comment so you can test it out, build your store, and see if it fits your business before committing long term. And if this video helped you finally understand the difference between Shopify and WooCommerce, hit the like button and subscribe because I'll also be posting tutorials on building your first store, winning products, e-commerce SEO, and store optimization. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.